Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Risk of Rain. So let's adjust our warmth device. I'm playing this game with a freaking fancy blanket on. Now, this is the miner. I've never used the miner before, so I'm actually pretty blind here. So I've got like a blast backward type spell, leave for the stars, and like a charge move that looks like I can actually charge it up. Well, let's murder these guys, seeing as we're here, and then continue on our merry way. At the very least, this way I'm going to be able to open up a couple of those chests, which is exactly what we need. Because any time I play a melee character, I seem to get my ass handed to me, largely because, well, we just quite simply can't handle the amount of abuse we take from enemies. So I'm going to try a slightly different approach here, where if I can find and buy a green chest, I might actually mess around for a little bit on the early... no, that's a bad idea. I was thinking I could mess around on the early levels and get the infusion going, but at the same time, I'm not going to be getting a whole lot of items for that, so it seems like a terrible idea to waste all of my time, especially on an earlier level, with mediocre loot. Because, honestly, enemy drops are usually pretty pitiful in this game. I know there's a mode where you can actually get it so only enemy drops are considered, which is actually pretty hella useful. I'm gonna go with the infusion first. I'd love to get the red whip. It's purely based on, well, purely for the, like, escape and getting around. Ah, screw it. Enough enemies have spawned. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna end up a little bit poor. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get a piggy bank. It's the Wandering Vagrant. Honestly, I really wish it was the Colossus. The Colossus is the easiest one to handle by far. But it's not, so I'll just deal. So, things that we need. It'd be lovely to get the key. And I know the key is not the most useful. It's not the best in the world, but at the same time, it is one of those that you can use it to fairly good effect. Also looks like there's a bunch of really pitiable type enemies. Or not enemies. There's a bunch of, like, basic types of... there's a really bunch of basic drones available to me. Yep, let's get out of the way of that. And the thing is, seeing as we're here, I kind of want to clear out a bunch of the Lemurians. Because, honestly, oh, never mind. Don't want to clear out that Lemurian. Freaking high-level Lemurian would be a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm just going to hang out down here. No. I'll have to tango with the fire for just a little bit. But we want to go up. There's a couple of, like, weakish or low-level chests down here. For the most part, not a whole lot of loot. Let's see if I can get some hits in while we're here, just because. Okay. Nope, I don't got anything. I like the extra boost jumps. There's got to be some useful stuff out of that. Looks like a cube of meat, head stompers, and a couple other things. We might actually be a little bit too poor to afford everything. But then again, there aren't a whole lot of chests here, so... Oh, interesting. The ground shot does not do nearly as much damage as I was hoping. Well, let's just wail on him until he fires the balls again. There we go. There's the balls. And, okay, that did actually hit them. So the main threat is not actually the balls. The main threat is the other jellyfish. There we go. And we also get meat cubes, which drop pretty much regardless of whether... Well, they drop whenever you hit an enemy. Maybe it's based on health. It's kind of hard to tell. But luckily... Wandering Vagrant, pretty easy to fight with this guy, apparently. You just kind of sit there until the orbs pop out, and then you just GTFO. Just for a little bit. Boink! That does far less damage than I was hoping, but at this point, I can just kind of wail on him a little bit. Now, the nice thing is, it looks like the miner already has a very substantial amount of health. Like, 232 this early on. That usually means pretty good things for me. Okay. Got hit by that, but that's no big deal. I'm going to go with the red whip just to get us around, because speed is very important in this game. Next up, I'm going to go with the sprouting egg. I'd love to go for the mysterious vial, but the sprouting egg rapidly heals out of combat. Now, normally I wouldn't go for an imp shrine, but at the same time, that was a little bit cheaper. Okay, next up, barbed wire. Probably the best. Or at least one of the best things we can go for. Now, we've got a couple of enemies down below. I'm hoping that there aren't a whole lot of chests up here. And in fact, I don't think there are. We've got, like, maybe a couple. Here's the question. Okay, so you can't hold that until you want to use it. You just have to use it. I could pick up a drone. I could use the shrine. But I think at this point, I'm just going to head out and go down below. Because there's not going to be a whole lot of other things here. Now, oh, right. Other things that we want to do. Hey, there's a rope, so I could actually get back up and down if need be. Couple of shrines. Let's use them. Small chance. Okay, and before that popped up. So we want to go with the knife, I think. Oh, nuts. And that uses the last of our cash because of the way this handles shrines. Because you press X to select, but you also press X to spend money. It's dumb. What? Okay, I can no longer jump. Okay, now I can jump. That was weird. Whoop, hello. That was concerning. Sup, dudes? So honestly, I'm pretty enamored with the miner thus far. He feels a lot like, he feels like a cross between the loader and the... He feels like a cross between the loader and the mercenary, which is very good for me, because I'm a little bit concerned. Like, the problem is the loader just doesn't have enough mobility moves, and the mercenary, actually, the mercenary is perfect. There's really not much I'd want out of him. So, like, this guy has a charge move, you know, a dodge backwards move, and I think it's just one little dude there. Okay, so let's grab this. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna go with Leech Seed. Maybe. I don't know. Not exactly sure if it's the best. I could get a really pitiful basic drone. Oh, no. Well, okay, I'm noticing that the jump key is not always working. Okay, I'm gonna go for it just because we have enough. At least for a little bit more. I'm gonna pop up here, grab the last of the shop stuff. Probably gonna go with a cube of meat. Oh, right. I don't have cube of meat. I didn't have cube of meat yet. Actually, I should have gone with the head stompers, come to think of it, because we are going to be doing a lot of jump strikes for justice with this character. That worked pretty well. Hey, miner, survived the teleporter event without falling below 50% health. That was not nearly as hard as it made it out to be. Now we're going to the damp caverns. Damp caverns is... Oh, shoot. I forgot to cut the commentary while I was switching areas. Sorry about that. Honestly, I'm so used to not doing it that way that it's going to be kind of hard for me to remember. I don't know. But I'm kind of hoping we go to not the Sky Meadow, the Frosty place. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over to that chest. Oh, not that big of a deal. Let's see, what do we got down here? I just want to check just to see. Oh, yep, there he is. Okay, I'm going to cover the top, and then we're going to come back, activated the teleporter, and get out of here. Because we don't have the coin purse, and if I could get the coin purse, that would actually put us in a really good position. But unless I do... Wow, this is pretty extensive. And not a whole lot of reward, either. For the... Oh, nuts. Freaking mushrooms. Want to avoid that. Grab this. Grab this. Okay, yeah. I have to say the meat nuggets are definitely going to help us out here. Oh, we already have like 300-something health. Boink. Boink. Boink, 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 boink. I should just beat this guy up. I don't know. I'm trying to allow for some amount of enemies to spawn just because there are fancy things that we can get. But if I don't have enough money, well, it's pointless. But I think at this point I've given it enough time, and worst comes to worst, you know, we miss out on a couple of items. Boo-hoo. Let's just murder this guy, activate this, charge this, back up a little bit, leap for the sky. Whoa! Okay, we want to get out of there. That's a colored mushroom. Colored mushrooms, probably bad. Okay, so we got some amount of cash, and that means we could afford things, but I'm going to want to go out a little bit, because I don't want to get trapped here. Mainly, I'm going to have some trouble fighting... Yep, hello. I'm going to have some trouble fighting the magma worm while we're fighting other guys. Luckily, it seems like a lot of the basic Lemurians are actually a lot easier to fight. As the miner. The miner itself and his abilities do a lot of damage. So, ideally, I'd like to get my hands maybe on the Guardian's Heart. Definitely on a Hapu Feather. Like, if I could get 1 or 2 Hapu Feathers, that's going to put us in pretty much the golden zone as far as things go. Actually, at this point, I should probably get my just ass out of here. I just want to get cash, because the thing is... Yep. Okay, what do we got? Shoot for the stars. Unfortunately, what I've effectively done here is just spawned all of the enemies in one area, which is actually a really dangerous strategy, because if If it means I ever have to return, I'm going to be in trouble. Let's escape down here. Okay. We got this chest. What's it give us? This, I'm going to go with Mysterious Vial. Because we got the Spreading Egg. That will heal us while we run away here, but a little bit of passive regeneration while we're waiting around is probably going to be a good idea. I don't know. I don't exactly know what the meta is, but shit's scary. Goat hooves would be nice. I can afford this chest. I'm just going to jump for this one. Okay. Hurry, hurry. Hi! See you later. Okay. We're a little bit injured. Meat cube or... Okay, here's the problem. I don't have any more money. That's a really good setup. So in that case... Actually, what I could do is just that cheap-ass strategy I was doing earlier. Not my favorite. But until I can get a Hapu Feather, we're gonna have some trouble fighting bosses like the Magma Worm. At the very least, I can, like, switch between a couple of my abilities. Yeah, I can use some of them as we go along. Okay, it's working. It's just not working. It's not very glamorous. I have to give it credit for... I have to say that. Though, we're actually doing stupid amounts of damage to it, so we do have that going for us. Okay, next up... it's the question. Hapu Feather or the Lightning Charger? Or the Guardian's Heart? Well, I've got enough jumps, and I've got dashes, so I'm gonna go with the Lightning Charger. It's probably the best thing we got. Next up, we got those items over there. And I think... yeah, this is why I usually actually loop back around and get as far away from the teleporter as possible while all the enemies are spawning. Because here I got greedy. At the very least, it's not going to take me very long to get back up. It's just a series of teleporters. I'm just gonna use this. Actually, when's the red whip kicking in? I think it just kicked in. Unfortunately, there's like no good indication. I guess when the egg is... Let's try that. No? Yeah. Okay, so it is based on when you're using your abilities, not specifically if there are enemies nearby. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna have to approach from the left side. This is gonna be a bit of a mess to get to. I guess I can go up one direction and get across the other way. So we've got mushrooms, which are a serious problem for me because I have functional issues fighting them. Okay, at the very least we got the lightning zones. Well, they fell down there. Okay. So we've got options. We've got abilities too. Wow, that lightning zone is really going to make quite the difference. And here we go, the key that we were asking for. There are better items for sure, but it's going to save us a lot of cash in the long run. Might as well just activate that one, and that gets us... let's see, gets us a number of things. Really, this does kind of depend on what we want. Extra gold would be nice, but I think I'm going to go with the Hapu Feather just for extra mobility. And then we're probably going to want the purse and piggy bank. Not like they're all particularly great, but at the same time, between the lightning aura and everything, I'm just going to be able to do stupid amounts of damage to anything remotely nearby. And that's perfect. I'm going to have to take the long way around to get to the shrine, the teleporter, and that's going to be a bit of a problem, but I don't know. I'll probably be okay. There's nothing on the top level, so I can just hang out down here and kill people. Oh, geez. That is far more Lemurians than I was expecting. So I'm mainly banking on this lightning zone getting big enough that I can just rely on it. See if there's anything mid-level. The answer is no. A couple shrines of self-sacrifice, but I'm not going to be using them. Not today. Okay, let's get back. It's going to be a long road ahead. Note to self, don't use abilities, because you actually move faster when you're using the red whip. So, there's also one of those where it's like, I could just jump cut while I'm moving around, but now that they fixed the whole performance issues, especially when using DX3, I remember this game used to have the worst performance problems when I was using DX3. So, couple of options here. All of them are good, except for the meat cube. I already have that. So Goat's Hoof moves faster. I'm going to go with the Shark's Tooth, which I believe is heal after kills. Oh, also, apparently I could get the Goat's Hoof as well. Hey, works for me. So that does mean we don't have any more cash, but I do have the key. So as long as there's no more of like those types of chests, I'm all good. Or if I find that kind. So we get this. But I want to see if I can move up part way. And is there a chest as I go up? The answer is no. Okay, this is the last chest. And, oh, I didn't even notice those ones there. So next up, Guardian Heart would be great. But I'm going to go with... yeah, I'm going to go with the Guardian Heart. Survival is pretty important. Shields and whatnot. Okay, let's go. So we got enough for one cheap chest, or I could wait a minute and a half. But I don't think I saw any more shops as I went along. At least none that I particularly care about. So, let's go kill those last two enemies, which have got to be right next to the teleporter. And sayonara this level. Because there's that one too. But I honestly don't think it's even... oh, never mind. Well, proved me wrong. I'm going to go with Head Stompers. Hurt enemies by falling. Considering I'm a melee type character, I'm going to be falling a lot. I think they're directly on this platform. I wonder what they are. I don't know. Probably Lemurians. Nope, mushroom. Just a mushroom? Oh, it's a mushroom and a shade. Well, let's just wail on them a little bit. Now, the first and foremost thing that I'm going to say here is we have a lot of health. We have 467 without shields. That is far more than we had when we were playing as the loader. I have no idea why. Sunken Tombs. It's not so bad. And I forgot to cut my commentary again. Whoops. I'll learn eventually. Just not today. Okay, so we got the key. Not much, but I'm gonna use it. What do we got? This is a problem. Med pack. Perfect. First aid kit. Heal after hits. Or after kills. Luckily, or no, heal after being hit. That's exactly what we need, honestly, in this situation. And there's a bit of a nest egg early on. That might be able to fund one chest. Hard to tell. Now, the thing is, I could potentially just try and chain, kill enemies, and rely on all of my, like, nice fancy abilities to boost me along here. Because if I could have, like, a semi-permanent lightning field generator, that put us in a really good position. Right, remember, you actually move faster. Or you descend faster than using that thing. So I hope somebody else spawns, because honestly, what I could do here... come on, somebody spawn so I can kill him. Beautiful. Hello, volunteer. You're dead. Or you will die. There we go, and that's more than enough gold. Because I don't think I could get the mystery chamber. I'm gonna get the chest. I really should actually prioritize going for the boss. We need extra damage at this point, so I'm gonna go with the ukulele. Music was electric. It does a fair amount of damage. I think it just adds like a passive 10 or so damage to your attacks, but especially with... oh, there's the teleporter. That actually saves me a fair amount of time, so I'm just gonna go loop back around. Oh. I mean, I could fight the Colossus, but he ain't going anywhere. So I'll just mess with him later. Those are missiles. Yeah, there's a good reason why I don't want to fight the Colossus. So we've got that little chest there. One of the reasons why I was considering waiting is the whatever this level is called. I've already... and I didn't get it. Whatever this level is called is the first one with, you know, the higher tier of turrets generally. And so it's one of those where it's like, if you really wanted to, you could farm up enough and actually get like a sizable armada going around. I'm not actually sure what kind of turret that is, but it works for me. I'm gonna murder these guys, seeing as at this point there's no reason why not to. And ow, there's pain on the horizon. I'm glad I went with the head stomp. Oh, that's what hurt me. Freaking crabs. I hate crabs. Crafts. Ignorance invading my mind. Okay, let's just go over here. There's more meat to be had. Oh, missed. And there goes our lightning field. Oh well. I'll be okay. I'm just trying to get the charge up. Get that going, because I wanna just hang out above these guys. You know, get it so the crabs can't hit me. And get the damage field big enough that I can hit them while I'm jumping. And kill them while I'm moving around. There we go. Perfect. I don't think I could have asked for a better situation right now. I'm very glad I went with the lightning field generator. Those crabs do a lot of damage. Going for the teddy bear would not be a bad plan along the way here. Unfortunately, damage field's gonna go away, but at the same time, we can get up here. And let's see. What I'm gonna do. is get down part way. See if they... Aha! No other chests? Okay. So we got like a bunch of little mini chests, but what I'm going to try and do is stand on the platform and use the key to unlock both of these. Same time. Beautiful. Oh, what? There's a third invisible one there? Yeah, works for me. Okay, so golden gun, not bad. I really don't know what this clock does. Or that does, come to think of it. Jetpack wouldn't be bad for the jump boost. But I'm going to go with money for a bit, just because, I know, money's kind of an issue and does mean that we don't have to... I don't know. Next up, teddy bear, considering I was talking about it. And I think we have one other really nice thing up here. Another green? Oh, I see. No, there's not an invisible chest. It was actually just a... it was just the chest above. And the way the key works is... weird. Yeah, it works for me. Boink! What do we got over here? Answer is... oh, hey, acrid. If I really felt like it. Yep, let's get out of the way. And essentially, I want to kill at least a couple of these crabs. So, okay, beautiful. And I could piss off Acrid. Not actually sure if there's a reward for fighting Acrid live, but why not? What's up? How you doing? Wait, really? Really? I mean, I don't really have much of a complaint if this is actually working. I do a fair amount of damage since I'm a melee character, which is pretty much appreciated, but I think I've somehow perma-stunned Acrid. Hell yeah. There's... well, the benefit is, for killing Acrid, I got 1 health. The best. Okay, so we're doing great, honestly. I'm gonna pop over here, grab this drone. What kind of drone is it? Okay, it's a level 2 gun drone. I mean, not exactly the best kind of drone, but at the same time, durable enough that it can, unless I get, like, absolutely smoked by something, I should be able to just use it the entire time. Well, okay, he has left the premises, which means my lightning field goes away too. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna try and charge my thing, because the other thing is, nope, never mind, that'd be dumb. Okay, so I've got a yellow crab, which is a concern. So you know what? He can kill my shit. He can kill my drone and their missiles and everything, and it's not appreciated. I'm trying to get my lightning field to not go away. But holy shit, he can kill me in 1 shot. I'm gonna hang out up here for a second. Bonk. Okay. So I'm gonna actually... I'm just gonna let the drone handle him. Does enough damage? Anyway, let's just murder this crab from here. Okay, the problem is crabs just in general. There's so much damage. Okay, what do we got? Parasite, I guess. Actually don't know what that does. Oh well, infected. I'm hoping for some more red type items, but I haven't gotten any. And that disappoints me a little bit, but at the same time, oh well. Luckily we've got double jump going for us here, so we can kind of clear this area. Okay, not nearly as fast as I was expecting, or hoping for. It looks like whomever was firing the... oh, I see. That guy over there. I was gonna say, whomever's firing the missiles is gone. Actually false. He's there. It's that orange Nautilus. Oh well, not a big problem. Colossus is about dead. Let's get up here, and... okay, there we go. Divide and conquer. Perfect. And luckily the Nautiluses are actually pretty easy to fight normally. Like, regardless of their nuke type stuff, I can just kind of hang out here for a second. Okay, I'm just... nope, there goes our lightning. We did not kill anybody fast enough. Or did not kill all of them fast enough. 5 more enemies, really? Oh, they must be, like, up in the middle or something. Oh well, so we got this. So, I don't want to do... I could go with the crit build. That's not a bad idea. Because the rest of these are not so great. Another jump wouldn't be bad. Or I could go with missiles. Because I think a lot of my healing... oh, I see. I'm going to go with Wisp. And after that, I should probably just start stacking teddy bears, come to think of it. Because honestly, any level of damage resistance would be amazing. The other thing I could do is outfit my drones with a damage boost. Jetpack wouldn't be bad too. If I could actually, you know, jump higher as part of this. I guess I could have actually made it earlier. Oh well. but also, I guess it really does depend on how everything turns out. Because I could give my drones artillery, but at the same time, if I only have like a couple of drones, what's the point? So I guess it all really just does depend on where we go next. Holy crap, I have a lot of cash. Magma barracks. Interesting. Okay. So I got the key. Yeah, let's just save a little bit of cash. That was disappointing. Oh, hey, we got a white item up here. Maybe there's a chest. Yep. Works for me. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go with goat hooves. Because honestly, well, never mind. We're in the lava now. At least it procs the, Okay, note to self, there's an item in here. Oh, that's a shame. I guess I'll be back for it. I don't have the cash to sustain it. And I'm not gonna mess with that. Yeah, we need to find that teleporter and stat. Because otherwise we're probably gonna spend all of our time just kind of messing around here, and that's gonna be a problem. I'm kind of hoping it... Nope, there's nothing here. At least nothing for me. Ow. I forgot those drones do stupid damage. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not a climbable rope. I was wondering about that. It's like, why can't I climb that rope? Nope, it's just a chain holding up the platform. Go figure. So, first and foremost, the problem is, we're starting to run into enemies with decent range attacks that are going to be kind of hard to avoid. We've been largely up against melee enemies that can be cheesed, but those drones, maybe not so much so. Luckily with the Hapu Feather, we should be fine. There it is. Also, looks like this level is a lot shorter than normal. Okay, so I could actually go unlock the miner if I really want to. Even though I'm using the miner right now, I can show you guys where you would unlock him normally. Either way. So I'm actually gonna just kill things here for a little while. At least until my health gets into Problemsville. Because, honestly, the bigger and badder that damage zone we've got going for us, the better off we're going to be. Because... Okay. I think we're getting pretty much up to critical mass here. Okay, so let's get over here. Oh, shit. That's an orange item. Let's just leave. I will heal out of combat, and the flying Lemurians ain't no thing. Especially because I can fly. First off, let's get down here. Looks like the upgraded bull has left the premises, I will admit. I was actually hoping to not have to fight all of these guys here. I should have thought that through better. Oh, well, I will come back for them, I guess. I guess the moment I kill all of the Lemurians, it's going to make life a lot easier for me. So let's hang out over here, grab a little bit of cash, charge up our sprint attack, and murderate the countryside. Because honestly, as long as I'm airborne, the flying Lemurians are far less dangerous than a lot of other enemy types. Yep. Bingo, bango, bongo. They're dead. Now, I'm actually going to switch over to a different item. Clock. Switch. Unstable watch. Wow, we are rich. Next up, I don't have necessarily yet, do I? Yeah. First, we're going to not go with that. We're going to go with this. Luckily, we do enough damage. So now we've got the Frost Relic, which gives us another perk. So the point of the Frost Relic is a lot like the Lightning Generator. Pretty much anything nearby us, whenever we kill something, I create a bunch of frost near me too. And seeing as we're up against the Broodmother, or whatever her name is, Toxic Beast, there we go. It's gonna be a good thing. Okay, next up. Orbana. Oh, here we go. We don't have dodge yet. I think it's like a 14% chance. And you can really get it up there, like 70%, something stupid. But that's really solid. So first and foremost, we got a rare item, which I think at this point I might actually pause the recording while I look it up, just because. Oh, whoops. Because I would very much like to pick the right thing. Huh. Wonder why there's only one. Well, whatever. The other thing is we're fighting the Toxic Beast, so I can kind of just hang out here for a little while. And I didn't see any... Uh-oh. This might cost me all my money. Or not. What can I do with the Drunken Sailor? I don't remember what that did. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Teddy Bear. And, because we're kind of poor, I don't actually have to worry about wasting more money on a shrine that I can't afford. So, let's get over here. Kill... Oh, nuts. That was kind of what I was trying to avoid. Oh well, I'll just murder him down here. Luckily we have such a high just damage for anything remotely close to me that it works out. And again, we got another shrine. I'm going to use it, and it's not going to matter. I'm going to go with the jetpack. Gives me a little bit more bang for my buck. And then I'll probably just start getting Hapu feathers. But this way, I can really clear above the competition if I need to. And as far as white items go, attack speed wouldn't be bad. Crit would be probably good, because I could start getting the scythe. Because crit is a passive damage buff that you can go with that isn't normally available. Essentially, if you can max out your crit, that's a bunch of extra damage that you, that you wouldn't normally be able to get. Hello, holy crap! That was a lot of damage that I did not want to be taking there. One of these guys hurts, and I wager it's Missile Guy here. I think I've murdered him, but at the same time, I'm trying to make my case for murdering the rest of these guys too, as quickly as possible, just in case it's this guy over here, or that guy? Oh, no, it's not him. He's fast, but he doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Okay, next up, another infusion, why not? Taking a little bit of damage here. Probably should have popped down before my lightning field was up. Oh well, doesn't matter. Now we've got crazy AoE around us, which is super freaking fancy. And let's just murderate the countryside. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to want to get that scythe. I'm definitely going to want to get a lot of crit. Okay, so we've got one enemy left. Let's get up there, murder him, and then I'm going to jump cut to the next area while I figure out what's good to get in that orange chest, because I think it's gone on long enough that I haven't looked up what all these items do. Also, it doesn't always proc on this level, but see this passage over here? How much damage do I take? Not much, but enough that it's going to be a serious problem. But this sucks a little bit. That capsule there, I believe, is how you get the miner. Oh well, I'm not going to die for being in the lava here. Let's just actually run. Ow. Oh well. The problem is it doesn't give enough time for the med pack to go. Well, the med pack only heals you like 10, which is kind of pitiful. Oh well, either way, time to figure this out. Okay, I ended up going with the hit list, and here's why. I am cold. Whoops, I accidentally used my use item. Whatever, probably shouldn't impact me too much. So, went with the hit list. Why? Because the hit list gives me a very solid damage boost after killing a bunch of random enemies. It's pretty encouraging. I'm just gonna have to wail on this guy for a little while. I'm gonna get plenty of cubes of meat. Probably will be fine. Sacrifice our health. Oh boy, this could be a serious problem. Okay. I'm actually gonna come back for these. Otherwise, we're probably going to die. I really wish I had the key. So at this point, we need cash. Bad. Why? Because otherwise, we're not going to be able to get what we need. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Well, yep. I'm getting out of there. He hurts way too bad. Unfortunately, most of the basic types of enemies are extremely powerful. Especially on this level. So, high chance of failure. High chance of death. So, I'm hoping that I can... Oh, found it. No. I'm not going to have enough time. So I'm just going to use that, and a couple of options. One, we get the key. Honestly, getting the key would not be... These guys might murder me. Hey, toxic mother. So the problem is... I need to kill these guys. The problem is they're flying. Okay, there we go. Because otherwise they're just going to cause too many problems for me. And I don't like problems. Okay, let's go up and see if I can have the lightning zone murder these piggies before we run out of time. Perfect. Okay, so killing... I'm essentially going to be able to killing streak these guys for... Watch out for the fire. Fire and flames hurts. I really am not using my abilities nearly effectively enough here. Okay, I don't even know what's killing me. Oh, I see. So, we have a lot of problems here. First and foremost, these freaking bees. Dr. Bees! Okay, I got stuck in the rope. I'm essentially just kind of in panic escape mode for the next 12 seconds, give or take. Because if I die here... Okay, got a little bit of health. I'm just dodge running. Okay. I'm trying to get my health back as fast as possible. Okay. Murder, murder, murder the countryside. Okay. Whew. Freaking bees. Freaking bees. Okay. We're okay for at least a little while. That was freaking stressful. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be able to get enough of these chests. Or, I'm not going to be able to get enough gold to activate all the chests. That said, I'm probably going to be able to get enough for one. Give or take. Alternatively, I should probably focus on other things. I will admit, this is actually a good argument for why it's actually best to keep that key up until the very end, because really you don't need the clock. Well, actually, I needed the clock pretty bad there, but normally you don't need it. I'm gonna start stacking crit, because if I can do the whole crit Healy thing, that's gonna be a good system. Now we've got the hit list, and actually I'm gonna go with the Shark's Tooth. Heal after kills, because the thing is, it's probably gonna be the best healing we've got available to us, because we don't attack as much as we run away, and don't actually know if I get cash from the piggies. Oh, let's see what I got. More glasses. Oh, right. I should probably switch between the glasses and Shark's Teeth, because the thing is, both are pretty good healing. And if I can stack both, that's a good position to be in. Now, I'm actually going to try and avoid killing Little Miss Piggy there for a little while. And I've succeeded. Okay. Let's go down and around, because I've got 4,000 gold. Not the best, but I might be able to afford that one super expensive chest. Do I get cash from these guys? Pitiful amounts, but I do get cash. So I could wait, especially because the difficulty is almost maxed out. Not exactly the greatest reasoning I've ever come up with, but it wouldn't be bad. Now here's the other question. Do I want to be stupid and just try and go for endless mode? You know, just loot back on itself? You know, this run is going well enough that I kind of want to, and even if we die, it's not like I'm particularly trying to unlock items. I'm just kind of here to have fun. Okay, so let's get over here quick, grab this. I do have the scythe already, right? Right. So what I'm gonna probably want to get is the hood. Because increasing critical strikes increase your attack speed. I'm going to go with another scarf. Dodge chance is great. And we're not going to have enough cash or a use item. That was weird. Oh, maybe there was a hidden rope there. That would explain it. So I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough cash for any of the super fancy chests. I think I got something up here. Nope. Just a random dude. Right, it was the Shrine of Self-Sacrifice, so not exactly the most useful thing in the world right now for us, considering, well, can't use it. At the very least, I'm just gonna bait the difficulty. It's not gonna go up any higher than this, pretty much. I mean, it is, but barely. Jeez, that fire does a lot of damage. But I'm just gonna bait. Oh shoot, she does a lot of damage just by being. What I'm going to do though, kill her, get this item, which I'm probably just going to pile... Could get another infusion. Or another Guardian's Heart, actually. Or, even more importantly, more teddy bears, because I think each one of these increases incoming damage by 14%, but I think that gets removed. Also, hit list is giving us a boost here. Okay, there's nothing left. So what I'm going to do, revisit previous levels. But I will be doing that maybe on the previous next episode, maybe not. I don't know.